David Stevenson gets the 1985 Burton Woodbury Lancashire Cup final underway. A long kick. Taken well by Kelly. Makes 5 yards. Nicky Kiss behind the play of the ball. Kiss onto Mike Ford. Long ball out to Hanley. Well, the touch judge is in. Eccles, it was, he threw a punch in the tackle. Boyd's getting involved as well. Well, we knew Ellery Hanley would have been well marked. It looked like Eccles was attempting to mark him permanently. A good kick by David Stevenson. First points on the board to Wigan. 3 minutes gone. Wigan in the lead. 2 points to 0. Ball now with Andy Gregory. Goes without the ball. Kelly tidies up, but he's down on the 25 by Ian Potter. Warrington played the ball out left to Eccles. Eccles gets the ball back to Rathbone. Rathbone sees the gap. Finally down by Wayne and Potter. And Rathbone gains a free kick. Sean Wayne not getting up fast enough and allowing Rathbone to play the ball. Carbuck coming up to the left of the post. Clubhouse end. And he kicks it to level the scores. Score now Wigan 2, Warrington 2. Gregory will feed again. Gregory gets the ball at the back of the scrum. This is a good ball back to Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson's going down the field. Johnson's going to score for Warrington. Smith comes across. Well, a quick pass by Andy Gregory from the scum. Found Brian Johnson, the Australian fullback from Sydney St George, backing up. Johnson outpaced Colin Whitfield. Harbert with a conversion attempt. Good kick comes in off the far post. Warrington take the lead. 8 points to 2. Whitfield takes it though, as a running crossfield. Escapes the tackle of Boyd. Colin Whitfield still going. That's Dowling in him. Bowling on to Dutoit. Dutoit still going on to Henley Smith. Fine tackle by number 3, Cullen for Warrington, denying Smith. Ball now with Hanley. Hanley gets the ball out. Dutoit takes it. No, it's Henley Smith that took the ball from Hanley. Dowling plays the run around with Ford. Dowling's still going, gets the ball back to Potter. Now on to Andy Goodway. Goodway seems to stop. Tackled 9 yards in front of the Warrington post. Ball with Ford. Ball on to Ella. Short ball to Dowling. Dowling's still going. Gets the ball back to Hanley. Hanley coming in for some heavy tackles this afternoon from the Warrington forwards. Dowling behind the play of the ball. Dowling plays the reverse pass into David Stevenson joining the line. Ball now to Nicky Kiss. Nicky Kiss is going through. Nicky Kiss goes in for Wigan. Well, the gap was there, but it appeared to close, and Kiss managed to go down low and get through. Well, Kiss is ecstatic, so he should be. 24 yards out. And the kick goes wide. Score after 32 minutes. Warrington still in the lead, 8 points to Wigan 6. Kiss goes to acting halfback. Ball to Dowling, driving in. Stray hands went there. Referee allows play on. The 6th tackle. Ford puts up the bomb. Gregory's underneath it. And Ella. Wigan gain possession. Ball out to Dutoit. A quick ball to Stevenson. Got Henley Smith in the corner. Ball back. Steve Ella. Wigan keeping the ball moving with David Stevenson. Ball to Dutoit. Dutoit's driving in. Referee said ball goes. Tackle count goes back to 0. Wigan on the attack. About 2 minutes left at half-time. The ball now with Ella. Ella hands off one tackle. Is Steve Ella going to go in for a try for Wigan? Steve Ella does. Well, I thought Ella was going to be tackled by Gregory. He fended off Gregory's tackle, saw the gap to his right and went in. What a time to score a try. Stevenson comes up with a conversion attempt. This time there's no mistake. Takes Wigan into a 12-point-8 lead. 1 minute left of the first half. Gregory feeds the scrum. Good heel by Wigan. Hanley gathers. Ford and Gregory having a difference of opinion as Edwards takes it up for Wigan. Down by Webb. Ball now with Ford. Quick ball onto Dowling, driving through the gap. Free kick to Wigan. Gregory going in high on Dowling. 20 yards out to the left-hand side of the post. Well, David Stevenson lucky this time. Comes off the right-hand side of the post. Takes Wigan into a 14-8 lead. Ball now with Kelly. Onto Gregory. We're looking for the kick. Gregory running round. Gregory loses the ball in the tackle. Potter gains possession for Wigan. Gets the ball out to Ford. Ford on to do toy. Wigan have the overlap. Well, Gregory. I thought Andy Gregory was involved down there, but it's Alan Rathbone being sent off for punching. Punched Ian Potter. Well, I think Rathbone's been asking for this. He's had a personal vendetta out against Andy Goodway. So Warrington take it up now. Ball out to Forster. Warrington have got the overlap. Magnificent tackle by David Stevenson on Mark Forster. Now Thackeray. On to Kelly. On to Cullen. Cullen tries the kick. Whitfield's back. Whitfield takes the ball well. Goes round Corbett. Whitfield's still going. Cullen Whitfield's still going. Got Steve Ella in support. Steve Ella's going now from the halfway line. Brian Johnson and Greg Thackeray chasing back. Ella goes round Thackeray. Ella's going for the line. It's going to be a brilliant try for Wigan by Steve Ella. Oh, what a brilliant try for Wigan. Started by the kick from Cullen. Gathered well by Colin Whitfield. Whitfield sets up for a run. Broke through the Warrington defence. That's Steve Ella in support. Ella outplaced Warrington fullback Johnson. And the way to winger Thackeray. Well, they don't call this man Zip Zip in Australia for nothing. And he misses it, shaves the right-hand side of the post. Good entertaining rugby here at Knowsley Road. Kiss gets it out to Goodway, to Ella, to Ford. Long ball to Colin Whitfield. Whitfield decides to come back inside, makes the gap. Gets the ball out to Steve Ella again. Steve Ella's just got to go around Brian Johnson. Johnson takes Ella out as he chips through. Hanley's running. Well, Johnson made no attempt to play the ball, just decided to play Ella. As Hanley was racing through, Hanley looked like he was obstructed. And Stevenson doesn't have the best luck with goal attempts today, but he slots that one in, no mistake. Takes Wigan into a 20-8 lead. Ball now with Andy Gregory. Wrapped up by Dutoit. And Andy Gregory's been sent off for Warrington. Gregory stamping on Nicky Dutoit. Said there was no need for that. Gregory's own worst enemy. Well, that's two Warrington players sent off in this match. First, Alan Rathbone for a punch thrown in the tackle. And now Andy Gregory for a silly stamp. David Stevenson makes no mistake with that. Wigan now leading 22 points to 8. 8 minutes of this match remaining. Warrington down to 11 men. Good way at acting half-back. On to Mike Ford. Steve Hampson joins the line. Hampson's making the break. He's going to go. Good tackle by Bob Jackson. The number 10 for Warrington. As Wigan play the ball out with Mike Ford. Ford gets a good ball out to Steve Ella. Is Ella going to get his hat-trick of tries today? Ball now to Hanley. Is Hanley going to score? Hanley's going to go in for Wigan. Hanley goes in for Wigan under the post. Majestic dive from Ellery Hanley. Well, that try started with a run by Steve Hampson. After Potter gained possession for Wigan. Stevenson converts. Wigan now leading. Wigan now well in the lead, 26 points to 8. Dutoit behind the play of the ball, decides to take it himself. Dutoit pushes off Kelly. Dutoit's still going. Kiss at acting halfback. Ball now with Mike Ford. Ball out to Dowling. Ball now with Steve Ella. Ella's going through the gap. Gets a good ball to Mike Ford. Good tackle again by Brian Johnson. Hanley goes to acting halfback. On to Steve Ella. Ella a ball out to Colin Whitfield, changing wings. The ball to Steve Hampson. Hampson gets the ball out to Sean Edwards to finish it off. Sean Edwards scores. 10 yards in from touch. Takes Wigan into a 30 points to 8 lead. Well, another one by David Stevenson in off the post. Takes Wigan into a 32 points to 8 lead. Manages to get the ball away. Ball now with Cole Webb. And the hooter goes. Final score, Wigan 32 points, Warrington 8. Well, Wigan avenging their defeat last year in the Lancashire Cup final. Warrington never really in the game. After Gregory went off, down to 11 men. Tries in this match coming from Nicky Kiss, Ellery Hanley and Sean Edwards, with 2 from Steve Ella. 6 goals to David Stevenson. Andy Goodway leads a victorious Wigan team up to receive the Burtonwood Brewery Lancashire Cup. Andy Goodway holds the cup aloft. And the Wigan fans raise the roof here at Knowsley Road. Well, there'll be some celebrated in Wigan tonight. Well, the Wigan celebration's being marred by some mindless idiots running onto the field. This is not what we want to see at rugby. But back to the Wigan team. Each taking it in turn to all the Burtonwood Brewery Lancashire Cup. Here comes Nicky Kiss running across the field. Gives the Lancashire Cup to the injured Wigan player Sean Wayne. Holds the cup aloft. Got his arm in a sling. Wigan now deciding to take the cup to the supporters. The far end of Knowsley Road. I think the Wigan contingent must have outnumbered Warrington by about 15-1 today. Wigan now doing a lap of honour. Well, Wigan lost to St Helens last year in the final, but they've certainly made amends this year at Knowsley Road. Taking the Lancashire Cup for a record 17 times.